Hello everybody, my name is Elijah. Welcome to PS85 Gaming. This game is called Disturbed. Disturbed, as you can see right here. Aha. Is on Steam. It's a free game. Anybody can download it, anybody can play it. It's free to play. I've never played this game before. Let's see what happens here. So I'm gonna hit start game. I have literally just opened this game to see what it's all about, and that's it. I don't have headphones on, so and it's daytime. So I go back to work tonight, so I have very little time to play it. So hopefully it's a short game, but let's see what happens. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. Oh, sounds like something that would happen on Facebook. For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day, you feel more uncertain of if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you. Okay. You've made up your mind you are going to do something about it. You stand in front of your humble home pondering what you should do next. Go to the crops, go in the house, go in the shed. It's one of these, okay. Let's go to the crops. The path that divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away, and time is and time is running short. Wow, what's wrong with my eyes? I can't see anything. Anyway, let's go away from the house. Follow the path. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. Could there possibly be? I don't know. Let's go in the cave, because scary stuff happens in caves. There's a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly falls as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deadly blight found outside. Sure. Before you take your next step, a large bear emerges from the darkness. We're gonna fight a bear. You realize that you made a terrible mistake even thinking that something helpful could be in here. Run away! The moment you turn to run, the bear roars with a deep growl, shaking the loose stones about the cave, and you think about... okay. All you can think about is making it back home in one piece. The bear catches up with you, tackling you to the ground. You scream in pain as the bear rips you apart. Your adventure ends here. Okay. Okay. Right. So I guess we can restart now. Don't go in caves with bears. It could be a bad idea. Another dull day. We've seen this. We've seen this. We've seen this. We've seen this, we've seen this, we've seen this, we've seen this, we've seen this. Okay. We should go in our house. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Let's open the chest. Something scary could be in the chest. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. You close the chest. Let's read in my journal. Who am I? Where am I? What? Dear journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Bethana is also doing quite well. Never disappointed with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. Okay. Okay. ... Dear journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Somebody broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment, well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again. ... Dear journal, I woke up one night to a foul smell I have never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip to... What? I should make a trip into the city and see what this is about. I'm going to upsize this. There we go. Make it a little bigger. Let's lay in bed for a while. I don't know. You lay in your bed and you fall asleep to the light sound of wind blowing outside against the grass. You begin to hear whispers and chants, but you can't make anything of it. An image appears before you, a stone glowing as if it were alive. The chants get louder as your vision grows in more detail. You reach towards the stone with your hand. As your finger makes contact, a clash of thunder rattles around you. Your clothing and skin start to flake away just like dust in the wind. Okay. Little Kansas there. The particles flow into the stone, sapping the life from your body. Delicious. You feel pain you have never experienced before. The fear begins to flood over you. I died. You suddenly see yourself laying in bed, never to wake again. Okay, I died because I fell asleep. Your adventure ends here. Okay, that kinda sucks. Starting over! Okay, so we want to go... We've already done everything in the house, so let's go to the shed. You attempt to open the shed door, but your door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. Oh, gee, well, no wonder my crops are failing, because I locked the key and I don't have the door key. Okay, go to the house. Entering the house, you feel... we already read this. I haven't seen anything really disturbing yet, guys. Just to say. Let's go back outside. Let's go to the crops. I really haven't seen anything disturbing yet. Okay. Let's go into the pen. A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. The poor cow lays lifeless. Aww, poor cow. On the ground as a growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand there, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that... Oh, as you stare, at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. That sucks. No, I don't want to grab the mushroom. No thanks. You inspect the water looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, black particles from the bottom swirl about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. Okay, we're gonna probably die here, but let's grab a mushroom. Kneel down and grab a mushroom. And the mushroom comes to life and eats your face off. Oh, no. As you begin to rip it out of the ground, the cloud of spores spray from the mushroom in your hands begins to burn and melt as you observe them. Slowly your body shrivels up into a dark, moist consistency as the poison spreads. You die eventually after crawling out about the ground. Your adventure ends here. Stupid mushrooms! Let's try again. This time we're just gonna go down the path and not go into the cave. Go down the path and not go into the cave, because that just seems like the thing we need to do, and that's the last thing we need to do. Okay, we gotta... I'm standing in front of my humble home. Get off the screen. Okay, let's go down. Let's go to the crops. Sorry, but nothing really is disturbing in this game, even though it's called Disturbed. Let's follow the path. Okay, I'm not going to the cave because we know there's a grizzly in there. But that's okay. Continue down the path. Maybe we just walk away. You come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. Inspect the wagon. You look at about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. Okay, there's a key. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack similar to the house you have on your farm. The man that lives there... Oh, wow. The man that lives here is a kind fellow, from what you can recall. From what you recall, maybe he is home. No. Let's inspect the shack. You walk towards the structure and knock on the door. Okay. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives there is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You remember picking up a key from the wagon and use it on the door. No! The door unlocks. You decide to help yourself in. No! Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. What harm can come of reading a book? You pick up the book and start to flip through the pages. You discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. Okay. Today's trading went smoothly, thank goodness. What I am thrilled most about, however, is what one of my buddies mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day. Apparently there is a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick. But what can be done about it then? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. These past couple weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under and I have lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to extremes, but that can't be helped now. I am leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying and there is nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. You can't find a name to give this man. But regardless of the name, you got chills running down your spine. I'm not leaving. You observe the trapdoor and notice a lock keeping it closed. With the key, you unlock the hatch to get it open. Without thinking, you travel downward. And a monster eats your face off. Walking down the steps leading below, the air attacks your body with a piercing cold. You notice immediately that there is a woman chained to the wall. Oh, down, Betsy. She doesn't seem to notice you as you study her, pondering. You feel darkness surrounding you as you stay in this awful place. She's a demon. Let's talk to her. You tremble as you try to form words in your mouth. Woman, you there? Let me out of here. The pressure of such a demand makes you freeze. You take a moment to think about the situation before you respond. What got you locked up in here to begin with? You'll never believe me even if I told you the truth. Something brought you here. Please have mercy on me. Okay. Sure, I'll free her. You approach the woman and unlock the shackles that bind her. As her arms become free, she moans in pain. Oh, thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength, but starts to stand up on her own. As she gets up, she turns towards you and eats your face off. I will now do you a favor. What seemed to be the face of a helpless woman disappears as a horrible image manifests itself before you. I told you guys! You feel the chilling grip of bone hands lock onto your arms. Energy flees from your body and you fall to your knees. And you die. You feel the essence of your life slip away as everything goes black. It is unfortunate that your journey ends here. Start a new game. Okay, so we just keep on walking when we go down the path. We don't have to worry about inspecting the wagon or getting the key or anything else. Let's just go. Let's see. Maybe we have a possible to break in to the pin, solve the path, break into the cave. Okay, and I guess the wagon. I don't know, let's get the key, and maybe something else later on the path. Let's have all go in the house. This house. Okay, cross the bridge. Let's see what happens if we cross the bridge. You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that has happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under a tree and sit down, getting comfortable. You tilt your head back against the tree and gaze into the sky. Let's pick the grass. Ooh. As you pick at the grass in your reach, the ground begins to shake before you can get up. Roots from below sprout from the ground and wrap around your legs. Fuck! Oh my god, it's one of those things! I can't remember what they're called. Somebody help me out here. You turn around and see a large angry face looking back at you. It's a tree man. The jaw drops in horror. No sound or scream escapes from your tongue as the tightening grip of the roots squeeze what air is left out of your body. Your adventure ends here. You suck! Stupid tree monster. Okay, well, we have to take the cops. We have path. Come on. And we will do the bridge. And we go rest. Let's walk 10 feet and on that rest. This way it is in real life, too. Let's take a nap. Your eyes close and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Details emerge as you gaze. No wonder who this might be. Oh, you wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you and you realize who it is. You try to wake yourself up. And the tree monster eats your face off. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen if you stay here, moving forward like a moving tree. Moving forward seems like the only logical option now. Okay? You reach a point on the trail where the trail splits into two paths. Which way should you go? Let's go left. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop and notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up toward a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Okay, which way do you go? Let's just do the path unknown. Hey look, I found a sword. Following this subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Let's inspect the grave. You approach the grave, you look at the sword with intrigue. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you and chops your face off. Yes. You freeze before the apparition, but the sword, may I have it? The blade is cursed, I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Cool, only something of pure essence can free me, a rare hope like a flower found in the darkness. Okay. You listen to the specter and leave the sword. The figure fades out of view. Okay. Let's go back. That was dumb. Which way do you go? Let's continue down the path. You walk for some time and find an endless field of grass. There's a stone well near the path. I'm gonna fall in a well, aren't I? Inspect the well. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there is a coin resting against the wall of the well. If possible, you feel you should go down and take the coin. Fuck that. No. I don't want a coin that bad. Perhaps you may obtain the coin later. You step away from the well. Okay. Continue on. Don't fall down a well. That'd be a horrible death. Walking over hills and grass and grain, you reach the walls of Aramor. Aramor? Okay. Several times a year, you come here to trade goods from the farm. Oh wait, guys. My voice is like murdering me. You discover the plague that has spread to your farm has also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. Continue across? You have come a long way and you don't desire to turn back now. You march forward into the tainted soil. Tainted soil? Before you can realize what happened, you sink completely under the ill soil. Darkness consumes you and your lungs struggle for air. Ah! You suck! Your body burns in pain as you suffocate and die. Your adventure ends here. Blow me. Okay. Let's just get past all this crap, okay? Go to crops. What are we supposed to do here? What's so disturbing about these games? Okay, continue past, good. Continue on, okay, yeah, cross bridge. Okay, take a nap, like before, live, tree monster. Yeah, okay, yeah, very nice. Okay, go, we're going, right this time, right? Let's go right. Okay, let's go right. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. We hadn't seen this. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved in it. Go back to where the path split, because I didn't need to read that. Okay. Okay, let's go right and read what it says actually this time. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over a tree. The gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. Okay. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved in it. Go to the gate, inspect the tree. Let's go to the... let's inspect the tree. It seems like everything that is earthy or living kills you, including living, breathing trees. So this could be a bad day. You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand in it. Ha 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 ha, how about no? You look and see something shiny in the hole as if it were metal. Feeling around with your hand, you find tree knobs. Tree knobs? What the fuck are tree knobs? On one on the right, one centered and in the middle, and one on the left. Okay. I gotta do it, guys. I'm curious what happens if you press the tree knobs. I didn't even know trees had knobs. Left. Okay. Right. Okay. The knobs lock in place. Okay. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. You must be some sort of combination. This is just so stupid. Why are there knobs that make a combination inside a tree? I mean, if I was freaking... Okay, let's try this. Press the right knob. Press the left knob. Press the middle knob. Okay? The knobs lock in place. You wait for a moment, nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. Derp. Okay. I'll try it one more time. Press the middle knob. Press the left knob. Press the right knob. Knobs lock in place. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. Okay. We'll try the middle. Then the right. Then the left. And see what happens. Knobs lock in place. You wait for a moment, nothing happens. And it's... Okay, screw this. I'm leaving the tree. Reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. Also of interest, there's a tree that has a hole carved in it. Okay, let's go to the gate. Let's see what happens. Let's see what it does. You approach the gate cautiously. Let's try to enter. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. There is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading... Oh, this is no doubt the spreading birthplace... Ah! Are you serious? I can't read. This is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. There is a fountain before you with statues on your right and left. Enter the tower. You approach the door. As you reach the doorknob, an invisible barrier stops you. It must be some sort of magic. I don't believe in magic, so that doesn't exist. Okay, let's go. Inspect the statue on the left. It looks like an angel. You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines and thorn. Oh, I'm dying, guys. The angel is holding a book in one hand and the other with one finger pointed up towards the sky. You feel it best to leave the statue alone. Okay, let's leave the statue alone. Inspect the fountain. There's a dark haze about the fountain. The water is black and the smell burns your every breath. With every breath, you feel a slight pull towards the fountain as if it were calling for something. Inspect the statue on the right. Before you stands an old angel statue that has broken in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there is only 2 remaining fingers on this angel's other hand. Okay. You feel you should keep your distance and just observe the statue. Okay. Can't enter the tower. Already inspect the fountain, statue on the left, statue on the right. Okay, so it's gotta be something, because you can't go into that tower because there's some kind of face. Or, I mean, oh my god. There's some kind of force. Okay, let's go back to this tree with the hole carved in it. And we'll try to get the combination right again. 'Cause there's gotta be something. Some way to do it. Three, two, one. Okay. I had to go get something to drink, guys. I was, like, from all this reading, I was, like, dying, so I've got, like, a cup of water. And that helps tremendously. Okay. You look and see something shiny in the hole as if it were metal. Hold on. As if it were metal. Feeling around with your hand, you find 3 knobs. One on the right, one centered in the middle, and one on the left. Okay. Press the knobs. Knobs lock in place. Oh, what? I must have done something right. Okay. Hear the rumbling rocks in the ground starts to shift underneath you. Okay. Everything goes dark and you sink below the surface. Oh great, I'm dead. Yeah, now I'm screwed. Whoa, wait a minute, I'm not dead. Okay. You find yourself with no evident way out but the path before you into the darkness. Your only choice is to move forward. So it can't come back up out of the ground like a corpse has been buried? Hold on a second, guys. Dying of thirst. Trying this again. Shall we continue? You see 3 separate paths within the walls of the cavern. Which path do you choose? Let me guess, there's a bear in here. Go forward. Cautiously step forward in the darkness. You come to a divide. Which way do you go? Let's go right. Always go right. You hear a subtle echo of shifting rocks before you. Oh no, it's another. Oh my god, what the hell is that? An eye appears before you as its gaze pierces the darkness. It almost looks like a snood. Before you can do anything, tentacles burst from the ground and grip your body. Let's not go that way then. It pulls you about, but you resist as much as you can. Not sure what you can do, you continue to resist until you can think of something. Your body begins to grow weak as your strength burns away. As you suddenly feel yourself pulled to the ground and you are dragged out about like a rag doll. It is not long before the creature devours your body, leaving nothing behind. What the hell? It's a stalagmite. Ah. Get roped by a Roger. Okay. Well, let's go right. Let's go left. You walk forward in the dark until unsure of what lies beyond. Let's go right. As you make your way forward, you discover a large cabin. An old-looking ship rests against its edge of the lake. Rests against the edge of the lake with debris scattered about the surrounding area. Inspect the ship. You cautiously walk down towards the ship. The air is chilling and you fear it won't be a good idea to stay too long. The possibility of discovering something that can help you drives you to explore. You climb aboard the ship. As you take a moment to observe the surroundings, you are only welcomed by, or I think it says supposed to be by. Welcome by the trickle of water brushing against the wood of the ship. You move about to see where you can go. Every footstep you take feels heavy as you hear the sound of wood cracking under your feet. You feel this ship has been here for quite some time. You explore under the deck of the ship. Nothing but the sound of your footsteps bounce about the structure of the ship. From the one room to another, you come to discover a kitchen, although there is nothing unique about it. You feel you should take, my nose is itchy, a moment to inspect it. Inspect the oven. You see a lone pot resting upon a dusty stovetop. You gaze downward and open the oven door. Nothing but ash filled the oven chamber. You close the oven door. Okay, inspect the drawer. You pull one out after another, finding that they have been emptied. Dust spreads about the air as you disturb the rest. Checking underneath, you discover a rusty knife. Sorry, Sapphire distracted me. You discover a rusty knife sitting on the floor. You find that there are plenty of hardened rat droppings dotting the edge of the wall. Nice. You take the knife in hopes that you may defend yourself with it. Or you did this. You continue your lonely tour of the trip, only to find that there is nothing of use or value. You make your way back to the top deck, deciding to continue your search. Again, you find nothing rich, but empty rooms left to remain in dark solitude. You discover a door with fancy markings on it and woodwork. Perhaps this is where the captain resided. The ghost captain. You discover the room. Why am I so dry-mouthed today? I feel like, blah, sandpaper in my mouth or something. You discover the room of the captain. Unlike the other parts of the ship, everything seems to have been left alone in this room. Before you rest, an old wooden desk with papers and assumed belongings of the captain. There is a small bed off near the corner of the room and some chairs in the other. I cannot. Oh my god. I was talking. I wasn't feeling great today anyway, guys. You have a feeling deep down that you shouldn't take anything other than the lamp and other objects. There is a small stack of papers in contrast to the lone paper resting by itself. Approaching the desk, you begin to inspect the papers resting on the desk. Okay. Loan document. Notice to the crew. Due to our unexpected predicament, everyone is being split up into groups of 2 and 3. Scouting assignments will be given until we find a more habitable place to settle. For now, we must do what we can. Okay. Hearing about the pages of this collective pile of documents, you realize that most of these are personal notes or journal entries. You pick a few and begin to read. Day 7, the voyage The voyage has gone quite smooth. As we begin our second week away from home, the spirits of the men are high as we anticipate the discovery of new lands that lie beyond our documented knowledge. It has been my dream to accomplish something world-changing. Together we move forward with full hearts and unbreakable spirits. Day 66. It has been just over 2 months out at sea, and we have yet to discover anything new. We have suffered through many storms, and sickness has plagued the ship recently. Several of my favorite crew have passed on to the next life. I see the growing doubts in the eyes of my fellow laborers as our voyage continues day after day. Food rations have been cut in half in fears that we may have to turn back. I dare not let myself think of failure. Those men who have lost their lives, the sacrifices to make this voyage possible, I cannot let them be in vain. Day 91 has come to roughly 3 months out here on the endless blue with much pain. We have turned around. Yes, we are headed for home. Port. We have just enough food to make it back. I just hope we have a smooth journey back. The spirits of the crew are low and bitter due to our failure. I do not let myself get caught up in thinking of it. Truly, we did not intend for this to happen. Guys, I expected a game with some action in it. Or at least some music. Seeing that there is little left to see, you take your leave. I'm like, seriously, like, cottonmouth and like ready to freaking fall asleep because there's no action. The wood under your feet crackle as you exit the vessel. You make your way back to where the tunnel divides. Let's go. 2 paths you may go. Which do you choose? Let's go left. You move forward into the darkness. Oh, great. Let's go left again. You cautiously make your way through the darkness. You come to a split in paths. Which way do you go? Let's go left. Move forward into the darkness. You see 3 separate paths. Seriously, what the hell? Let's go right. Passage divides before you. Where do you want to go? Can't we just stay here and like go to sleep because this is so boring? Let's go right. What the hell? The passage soon ends with an enlarged mushroom sitting in front of you. A steady river of water flows between you and the mushroom. Inspect the mushroom. You walk toward the mushroom as if there was something more than what meets the eye. Walking forward, you take a step into the water. To your dismay, your foot hits no bottom and you fall in. You reach to grab hold of the edge of the surface, but your body freezes stiff. And you die. You lose your sight completely as the chilling water sends your body into shock. Without any sense of touch or warmth, your lifeless body sinks into the darkness. Your adventure ends here. I'm about ready to let it end here. I am freaking bored. Let's get back to the shack, to the place where we belong. I'm so bored, guys. All I wanted was entertainment. Come on. Well, you guys could entertain me. Send me some comments or something. I'm about ready to fall asleep. I'm not even joking. Take a nap. Don't care. I've had to do this over like how many times now, guys? Go right. Inspect the tree. Press the knobs. Left. That's not what I meant to push. Okay. Maybe that is what I meant to push. I don't know. Oh my god. Will it ever end? I'm about ready to say, okay guys, I'm gonna end it here. You guys can go ahead and play this game and tell me how far you got. No, I don't want to do that. We go this way. We go right. We go left. We go right. There's the ship. Wait, I don't want to go back. Okay, here we go. Go back through this. All of this. Inspect the jars. Okay. 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 Alright, I already read that. Okay, so let's go. I think we're close to back to where we were, but I'm not really sure. I think there was a giant mushroom or something. How could a mushroom kill you? Alright. More water. More water! Good God. Need more water. Okay. Let's go left. Sure, why not? I don't even know what mistakes I made before. So, let's go... left. Okay. Let's go left again. Let's go left again. Okay. Go left again. Seriously? I can't go anywhere, go left. Get anywhere, go left. See, this isn't really doing anything. Okay, let's just go right. What are we even after? What? You struggle as you see as the light becomes dark. You notice that there is light off in the distance and you continue to make your way forward. Okay, this is weird. Eventually make it into some sort of concrete room. Turning around you see a hole in the wall where you came from. Your guess is that it wasn't part of the initial design. You turn around to see a door. There being little to nothing in the room, you decide to move on through the doorway. You find yourself in what looks like a basement. You turn about to discover that in each direction there's a door, boxes of supplies and debris litter the floor and corners of the room. You notice that there are several markings on the doors and floor, some of which scare you. You got a bad feeling about this place. Enter supplies. Or, yeah, inspect the supplies. Good God, guys. You walk about the room, browsing through the dust-covered storage. Let me make sure that my microphone can still hear me. I may have to turn it up. Okay. I hope you can still hear me. You walk about the room, browsing through the dust-covered storage. You find some rope in one of the boxes. It feels strong to the touch and has minimal wear. You decide to take the rope. Okay. Let's enter the left door. That's a lovely sounding door. You enter into a small room with a large hole in the wall. There are other objects in the room, but none of them interest you. Okay. Continue on. Oh, good God. You move forward into the darkness. 3 separate paths again. Let's go right. Let's go left. Let's go right. What the hell? This is back where I was. Okay. I've already seen this boat thing. Let's go left. Or, yeah, let's go left. Shouldn't have done this when I was so tired. Okay. Here we go. Let's go right. I think what's going on is it's just ending up taking me into like a maze. Damn it, we're back here again. Go back. To the left. I feel like freaking Alice in Wonderland when she goes down that freaking rabbit hole and like she's all freaking disoriented and stuff. Yeah, probably something like that. Let's go left. Let's go right. Light in the distance. Okay, we're back here. Okay, we're back here. Okay, so I guess don't go left because... okay. Let's go to the middle door. Wow, you enter a room full of metal cages. Before you is a hallway marked with questionable markings. You don't like the feeling you have about this place. However, whatever was in these cages surely did not like to be locked up. Okay, you notice that there's an animal in the cage on the left of the room, but from the dark stains on its fur, it is dead. Okay, you cautiously walk down the hallway, entering a room with 2 cell doors. Holy shit! What the fuck is that? Before you can do anything, a large hound leaps in front of you. The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one wrong move can surely be the end of you. You pull out the knife and prepare for an attack. The dog reacts and starts to growl at you. The hound dashes at you and sinks his teeth into you. Even with the knife, you merely cut the beast before it knocks the knife out of your hand. You don't survive long and die a painful death. Your adventure ends here. Okay, alright. Well, this video is long enough. May even have to split it into 2 parts. I'm about like ready to die, and I don't know why. Thirst and like tired, and I still have to work tonight. So, I mean, I could keep on playing it to the end, or you can watch a walkthrough or whatever. I'm not going to look at the walkthrough because I might decide to go through and play it again on my own. So, I will talk to you all in the next. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Get the word out about the channel. Share with your friends. Let them know. And hey, when we get 100 subscribers, I will go ahead and do a Draw My Life. And if we get a lot of likes on the previous video, it's still the previous video, the one where I was being goofy in the beginning, then I will go ahead and do a live stream. I'm not sure what the likes are up to on that. I will have to check it out, but I know there weren't very many. If I get 50 and I get 50 subscribers, sure, I'll do a live stream. I've got everything here to do the live stream ready to go. So, and I'll announce a date on it and when we're gonna do it and all that. Alright, so find me on Twitter at PeacefulSoul85 and on Twitch, peaceful_soul, and YouTube. Of course, this channel, Instagram, all the links are in the description below, somewhere down there. So thank you so much for watching, and peace out. don't know who's got a radio on static, but that's kind of what it sounds like. Oh, I get it. Frequency. What the hell? Okay. My sanity went back up. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh! Okay, going this way. Running now. I'm gonna go back to that, house, that looked like a hospital or something over here.